Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Jesse, also known as Sublime, and today I'm going to tell you guys a story about how I made all my fortunes in CSGO. Now, I know compared to some people, it's not much, but I haven't seen many videos done on, this method that I used. It's an old method that won't work anymore, so I do want to preface that. But I kind of want to explain how I made $10,000 in CSGO when I was 16 years old. So I kind of want to talk about my introduction to Counter-Strike and kind of the Counter-Strike scene as a whole. So basically when I was 4 years old, my father and I went to a game store, and I remember him kind of explaining to me what Half-Life was. I guess he played it back when he was younger, and he ended up buying the disc because we just got a new PC for Christmas at the time. It was right around Christmas. And so we got the game, we came home, we installed it, and I played Half-Life for the first time, and I was instantly hooked. It was one of the first video games I ever played, and I was instantly hooked. So after playing a couple years of just repeating the campaign over and over again, probably 2-3 years, I figured out about Counter-Strike and all the Counter-Strike mods that were for Half-Life at the time. And, stumbled on a CS source, and, I kind of left the game after playing for 2 years, and I went over to console because that's where all my friends were playing at the time. We were playing MW2, Black Ops 2, all those fun games that, when you were younger you would play. So after many years of playing on that and kind of, experiencing the whole console wave at the time, I ended up getting back into PC gaming, which was around 2014. Now, unbeknownst to me, it was right around the time where Counter-Strike was kind of first picking up again. It was CSGO that kind of made Counter-Strike more popular than it ever has been, and I'm sure, nobody would debate that. But, so I come back, I start playing, on my computer, and I start playing CSGO. Now, at the time, I didn't have any money or nothing. I remember opening up a couple capsules of the Katowice 2014 stickers. I remember having like an LDLC holo, and that was about it. I sold it on the Steam market to buy some other games, which I do regret, but it is what it is. So anyways, between playing, Counter-Strike just for fun and playing Gmod and all those games, because I was only 14 at the time, I took another break. And I came back in 2016. Now, at the time, I was watching a lot of, the CS trading videos, CS gambling videos like a bunch of kids do. And I saw a glaring flaw with kind of how all the systems worked. So at the time, I was watching a lot of streamers and YouTubers play on this website called CSGO Double. It was a roulette gambling site for CSGO items. And I remember looking kind of through the catalog and seeing that keys were at full price. Now, one day I was kind of stumbling through the private server browser, and I found a trading server. I think it was called like the Global Paradise or something, and I remember people buying skins for like 80% worth of keys. And at the time, I just started working part-time jobs. I had a little bit of extra cash in my bank account, so I wanted to test a theory that I had. So I would buy knives for around 80%. And I did this the first time with like a gut knife safari or something like that. So I'd buy it worth 80% of keys. It would be worth around 10 keys. So say that was, what, $30? So each key is worth $3 Canadian around there. So the knife would be worth $30. I would go on to CSGO Double. I would deposit the knife, and I would take out that knife's worth in keys, and I would get around 15 to 20% back depending on the kind of knife it was. So at that time, fucking light bells just started going off in my head, and I was like, man, I could make a business off of this. So I was working my part-time job at Tim Hortons, and I was doing this for side money. And, once you get, at the beginning it was slow, you'd make 2 keys, 3 keys per transaction, but then once you start to get onto the higher tier items like Karambit Dopplers, you'd pay 95% worth of keys, you'd still be making about 10, 15 keys off the transaction through CSGO Double, and they were giving full market price for them. So me and my buddy Bernsey, we did this for, I want to say a whole summer while we were in high school together. And I don't know how much he made. We haven't really talked about it since, but I know from my end, I made around $10,000. I cashed out on OP skins when you could cash out on OP skins, and I kind of retired from the game. I haven't played much since. I'm kind of getting back into it now. I got a pretty nice inventory. I'm gonna do an inventory showcase video here in a second, just kind of explaining all my skins, why I like them. But that's kind of my story about how I got into CSGO trading, how I kind of made my money through CSGO. That money has since been wasted on alcohol, drugs, you name it, it's been wasted. I was a dumb kid. I'm just now getting into investing and kind of learning everything about investing, and I hope to share some of that information I'm learning with you guys. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, guys, remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And shit, half of those things aren't even there anymore. I remember back in the old YouTube days where you say like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. That's no more. I don't think there's any favorites anymore, is there? Who knows? I think it's just adding to playlists now. But anyway, guys, just remember to smash that like button. Get me 50,000 likes. Just kidding. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you down the road. Peace.